Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is your weekly segment, some weekly messages, intuitive messages that may help you for the upcoming 7 days. Let's get straight into it, Scorpio. Thank you for being here. Please feel free to like or subscribe. Would love your contribution to my channel. Let's have a look and see what's coming up for the sign of Scorpio. What's the weekly theme for the sign of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the weekly theme for the sign of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or for those that have Scorpio heavily dominant in their chart. What is the weekly messages? Okay, weekly theme. What do you have? Inward revolution. Okay, something's shifting here for you, Scorpio. You're starting to feel a different way here. Yes, in the most upfront sense, the inward revolution is change, internal change. This is your soul journey, what looks like this double helix DNA. This is your soul journey. You're at a crossroads here and something is going to shift, and it's almost like a mechanism. It looks like a lock or a mechanism. There's something within you that's going to change, possibly how you feel about another person, your viewpoint. Something within you is going to change. It's a revolution. So the spiral symbol is your soul journey here. This is the cyclical adventure into your heart center. Okay, difficulties and challenges can command a greater focus as they help you build bigger and better dreams and desires. Okay, this is opening up yourself to different aspects here. A new path is going to be journeyed. From this place, you won't be the same again in this upcoming week. You're going to start to feel different. More empowered, I suppose, in a way. Almost like you have more control. Now, whether this is attachment or detachment, there's a change that's happening here within you, Scorpio. And it is, I do believe it's going to affect other people. You can see the mechanisms. Everything is all intertwined. You can see these lights coming in together. It's going to affect the people around you. Let's have a look and see what the Rider-Waite deck can reveal about this inward revolution. What's sparking this inward revolution for Scorpio in the upcoming week? Okay, the Ten of Cups, relationships, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio possibly here, or someone you're involved with in a relationship here. The dynamics of a relationship is changing. For some of you, it's going to be for the better. For some of you, it's going to be for the worse. Your relationships are definitely going to be affected by this inward revolution. Now, for some of you, you may find something is sparking within you that you're wanting closure. The 10, is a new cycle. Maybe you want an ending. Maybe you want a new beginning with someone here. It can involve children. It can involve that happily ever after family unit here. For some of you, your perception of the people you have children with, or the people you're romantically linked to, there's some sort of change associated with this, with the Ten of Cups. It is a card of family. It is a card of reconciliation and togetherness. But there's a shift happening. Your perception about what it takes to be in a relationship, what it takes to raise children, what it takes to be involved as a parent, as a lover, as a mentor. There's some sort of shift that's taking place here for you, Scorpio. Some of you, I feel, may be changing to please another person here. Now, you must ask yourself, Scorpio, is this authentic? Are you just changing to give someone else their happily ever after? Because, okay, a part of you feels somewhat empathetic. A part of you feels emotion towards this person. A part of you wants to see them happy. And so you change for them. But you must question yourself. Is this inward revolution in your best interest? Is it what's going to bring you that rainbow in the sky? Because as much as you want to please people, or please the people you care about, you have to ask yourself if this is genuine. If this is genuinely going to give you that rainbow in the sky. Because don't forget, other people are involved here, so this will affect others, not just you. But it's the catalyst. You're the catalyst. It's going to happen within you, and it's going to stem like a mechanism and affect outwardly everyone that you're linked to, the children, siblings, lovers, friends, associates. This is all about relationships and emotional connections that you have with people. For some of you, it is a positive change in the right direction. You may feel like you're ready to settle down, or you're ready to see yourself be serious with someone here. You're thinking about the future here. You're thinking about long-term goals, and you're interested. You're wanting to see that rainbow. And maybe some of you have to change a part of yourselves, idiosyncrasies, habits, maybe something that's been occurring or will occur in the upcoming week needs to be revolutionized for you to live out that happily ever after in the form of the Ten of Cups. The next card you have here is the Nine of Swords. This could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here that may be causing this inward revolution. That may be wanting you to change or hoping that you'll change. This is about mentality though. It is a card of anxiety. It is a card of the thoughts we go to bed with at night. So I think your perception is changing here. I'm not sure if you're encountering a bit of a stressful time, if you're anticipating something in the upcoming week. But this is a card of feeling lonely or feeling like you're very overwhelmed by the thoughts that you have. It could be around a relationship. It could be around, there might be someone that wants you to change for them, Scorpio. You might want someone to change. I don't think so. I think it's more about you. Inward revolution points to your journey. Some of you are fearful of change. Something needs to change here. Your mentality, your perception, maybe the way you communicate. Swords is all about communication. It's that energy of being in contact with another, letting them know how we feel. And darkness is being in despair, is having thoughts to yourself. I almost feel like there's a contrast here. That you appear one way, Scorpio, but in another sense, in the privacy of your own mind, things are a little bit different here for you. It's private matters that take heed. I feel like when you go to bed at night, the thoughts that you have are not the ones that you outwardly portray here. And that's not to say it's deceit, but it's just to say you've got inner thoughts and you're a little bit conflicted, or you may be a little bit conflicted in the upcoming week. There's something you want to communicate, but I think you don't want to upset someone. There's something changing within you, and it's either you're scared to accept it or you don't even understand why it's happening. And it's overwhelming you just a little bit. For some of you, it's reversed, however, the Nine of Swords with the Ten of Cups. If you have been feeling lonely, if you have been feeling down, if you have been feeling conflicted, a change within you will spark in the upcoming week that's going to bring you happiness in your relationships, happiness in life. It's going to take you out of that darkness and into the light. So that's okay. We're all entitled to feel this way one time or another in our lives. We're only human. But I can see that there is an improvement. So it's going to be the other worse because the other way, sorry, not the other worse. It's going to be reversed the other way because the 9 comes before the 10. And if this is what you're coming into, the 9 says you're almost there. You're almost there, Scorpio. Just hang in there just a little bit longer. One more card for Scorpio, the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Possibly one of these signs around you here that's feeling uncertain, or you're feeling uncertain about. Page of Swords is not very clear with his thoughts. It's an energy where we preempt things. We may be looking back to a certain situation here, Scorpio. You may be looking to your past. I'm not sure if you're trying to learn from the past. Revolution, was all about a new beginning, a new start, changing things up. So I'm not sure if you're using your past as an example of something you should not do in your future. So maybe you're looking back to a past relationship or a time where you felt quite lost, and you don't want to go back to that dark space here, Scorpio. You don't want to be immersed in those depths of consciousness where you feel despaired, where you feel lost, possibly feeling guilt-ridden here as well. Because the Page of Swords looks behind. Is he ready to move on with the future? Some of you are a little bit fearful of what's the emotions that are sparking within you in the upcoming week. You're not ready to accept them. Mentally, you're unsure of how you feel with your set of circumstances, or how things are traveling along in your personal lives or in your relationship lives, for example. It's all about something to do with noticing here. Either not noticing, like the people are looking, this one's looking down, these people are looking away. It's only this one that's noticing things. I think there's possibly an air sign, or maybe someone who's catching on mentally to what's happening, to changes that are happening internally within you, Scorpio. Someone's catching on here. Someone feels it. They also know it by your words, by either how much you've been communicating or your lack of communication here, Scorpio. Someone is catching on mentally, and it's making them feel a little bit uncertain around you. So maybe there's clarity that needs to happen here with the inward revolution. Maybe it's a mechanism for change. Maybe there needs to be a spark. There needs to be change in the upcoming week. Or maybe you're feeling like the Page of Swords energy, like you can't address with confidence or with clarity an issue that needs to be addressed, or a conversation that needs to take place potentially in the upcoming week. Nonetheless, I will leave it at that though, Scorpio. I hope this is an insightful read. Please feel free to like or subscribe. That'd be much appreciated.